As we all know, used cars can be very problematic. We have a problem. And as a used car dealer, when you're dealing with used items, they can be a little bit of a headache. Now, the past week at Binker has been very interesting. We've had a lot of issues with cars, but don't just look at me like I'm the...
100%.
We've had a few problems with customers, but he's got a problem. A customer with a problem. We've been offered a crazy amount of cars, and naturally we're trying to buy as many as possible. In fact, one customer offered us 25 cars in one go, and another customer has apparently got 400 cars that he wants to sell. And this here is a drive shaft for a Porsche, and you would not believe the headaches that this has given us this week. Now, we've had other problems as well, but we've found a solution to pretty much every single one of them. All you've got to do now is get comfortable, stick the kettle on, maybe grab some popcorn. It's going to be an interesting video. That didn't go to plan, did it? Let's try it again. That's it, and it is the start of another week, and I've got a plan for the cone. We're going to talk about that shortly. If you didn't see last week's video, make sure you go check it out, because this cone was quite a significant part of last week's video. In fact, basically, to cut a long story short, it ended up about there on the bonnet of my wife's Range Rover, and we have scratches on the car. The person that done it because, I don't know, because he's angry, he's not a very happy person. A little bit annoying, but in today's video, we're going to be getting the brakes done on the Range Rover at long last. They need doing. That needs sorting, and what else are we going to be doing? Car show planning. My current car show poster, by the way, for those that have not yet bought yourself a ticket to CCD event 2025, it's our 5th annual car event. The poster currently shows a picture of my purple M3 Touring, which is wonderful. It's a lovely car, but I no longer have that car. So we need to change the poster to my new M5. In fact, by the time this video goes live, Amar would have already done that. There it is, looking incredible. Now, this cone, yeah, because I like to make a positive out of every negative in the world. This ended up on the bonnet of the car, and I took it as a present. I thought, I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it there, because we talked about in a recent video about customers pulling into the site, ignoring the right arrow, ignoring the customer parking sign that tells you to go and park your car over there. They also seem to ignore the no entry sign with the double dotted lines here.
Here's an example of what some customers will usually do when arriving at Binker. They'll pull in, pause a little bit, have a look around, and they'll go straight past the right turn arrow, the no entry sign, and into the back of the yard. So customer parking is at the front of the site, just here.
So we're going to use the cone. I've ordered a no entry sign to get screwed to this cone. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have other cones, right? And we might be better off using a more significant one, but that is a little bit big for the job. This one here is perfect. So I've actually saved a few quid by gaining a cone. The other thing that I'm quite excited about, I say quite excited about, you've got to be reserved, it might not happen, but John at regplates.com, he's become a friend of mine because he sells plates for a living, and I've got a lot of private number plates. I said to him, I want to get a plate for my M3 Touring. So obviously you can apply to the DVLA and get them to release certain plates to auction. About 6 months ago, he wrote to the DVLA and said, we want this particular plate, E46 EST. It's currently on 420 quid. John's messaged me this morning and said, Calv, do you want me to bid on this plate for you? I was like, yeah, definitely. It ain't a very valuable plate, but it's a perfect plate for the E46 estate, yeah? And at some point that car will be done. In fact, we're aiming to get it nearly done, or hopefully near on 100%. Omar's smiling behind the camera. Hoping to get it near to 100% in time for my event, because I want it to be on, not just on show, I'd love to drive it to the event. That might not happen, but we could do with getting a nice private plate for it. So we've placed a bid on that at £1,000, and we're going to find out in this video, I think it's going through tomorrow, if we've got that plate or not. If we don't get it, it is what it is, but I'm kind of hoping we do. Customer popped down to sell his Audi S3 Saloon, nice, 19 plate. Them wheels are nice as well, aren't they? Very, very nice thing. It's done not many miles to, I think. It's done 34,000 miles. Heated seats, S-tronic gearbox, virtual cockpit. Wow, that is clean. Tyres all look good as well. That is a lovely bit of stock. Very, very nice. Tony, yeah? Good to meet you, Tony.
Hi there.
Is it? So this is your car, yeah?
It is.
It was your car. Oh, cool. How long you had the car for?
Just short of 2 years.
Okay. Did it come with them wheels on it then?
Yeah, it's a black edition. I bought it from, of all places, a Renault dealer.
Oh, really?
Down in Romford.
Oh, right.
It's supposed to have had 4 owners for me, but as far as I know, I bought it as is.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice car, isn't it?
The only thing I find suspension a
bit heavy.
hard because of the run flats, I think.
Ah, right, yeah, I suppose it's an S3 as well, isn't it? So it's that kind of thing. Cool. Are you local?
Stevenage.
So you're not too far
away. Yep.
Well, thanks for coming down.
And keep an eye on you.
There's plenty of content out there. I'm guessing that's why you come down then, yeah?
Yes. Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Yeah, I've seen you on YouTube before now.
Wicked. Sam, well, thanks for coming down.
Great,
and yeah, we'll find a new home for it.
Shall we go, Calvin?
We're going into the car wash area because we have a problem. Yeah, so basically this is our heroic, monstrous pressure washer that we've had for quite a while, and it is brilliant, but it does every now and then break down. The car wash queue, as you can see, is absolutely huge, and the only way we're going to get that queue to go down is, well, we need a new pressure washer. I say that we need a new one. We don't want to buy a new one because this was quite a lot of money. We've called the company up, who are a local company, and we said, look, our pressure washer has broke down again, annoyingly. They're using that one. Sammy! Just turn that off a minute. And they said that they can fix it for us, but today is Monday and they can't fix it until Wednesday. So we've just sent one of the boys down to Halfords to go and buy a temporary. That's it. New pressure washer's arrived, so we can get some of these cars clean. Oh! It's empty, they've already set it up. Let's go see how they're getting on with it. Oh, look, we're getting cars clean now. I'm getting wet. Here it is. How's the new jet wash, Sammy?
It's good.
Is it as good as the other one? It's definitely not as good as the other one. And the guy's coming on Wednesday to fix the other one, yeah? What's actually wrong with it, do you know?
I don't know. I think there's like a big fuse in it that sometimes goes, might be wrong.
Ah, right.
I tried changing the small one, but it's not there.
It's not working. At least we've got this as like a temporary backup for now. We'll start washing some cars now, can't we? Sorted! We just had this BMW 4 Series arrive. I think it's a 420i. Should really know, shouldn't I? Should I have a look? Let's look on Enter Reg quick. Let's find out a bit more information about it. Check out the purchase invoice. I know who it came from because it came from a barber that lives in my village. Bought a lot the last few days, but we've sold more than we've bought in the last few days, which is a little bit annoying. It was all good, like, yeah, check me out, I've sold all these cars, like 20 cars have gone out, and then you bought like 4. Oh, well, you've got 16 spaces to fill. We just bought a Range Rover as well, apparently. We just bought a Range Rover, 21 plate Range Rover. No idea what that is, I haven't seen that yet. BMW 420d M Sport Auto with 77,000 miles. And it came from young Jamie, the barber. The barber. Retail price of that car is £11,000. It's got the competition pack wheels. They're either replicas or they're 4 fronts. My guess is they're replicas, but they do look really cool. They suit the car. We was heading in this direction because Amar wanted to show me something. What did you want to show me, Amar? The wheel refurb. Look at that for an old gem. Look, like that coming part exchange, we got offered it, and they was like, I assume that you're not going to want my car. He was like, we're all over that. Sunroof. Mum used to have one of them back in the day, almost identical to that. Hers was a K-Reg. See this dirt? This is the dirt we need to sort out. We're still in the process of trying to sort it out. It's not bad. When it ain't been raining, it's not too bad. GTE, got someone interested in that? Yeah, that one. Yeah. You're coming. You remember this one? That customer broke down in the Amar. Just show everyone the engine in that van. Yeah. Where's the engine, Amar?
It's not in there.
It's not in there, Amar. Well done. You're getting good at this job, aren't you? When Amar started, he didn't have a clue what was the difference between one car and the next. No, you weren't that bad, but you can clearly see that currently has no engines, because basically the conclusion on that transporter is customer drove on their way home, coolant leak, overheated, engine cooked, engine failed. Customer ring up, not happy. We give customer refunds, and we now have engine or van with no engine. Anyway, what is this? What you want to show me?
There was a guy that did the refurb last time, so I don't know where it is.
Oh, so
it was good to see it sort of happening.
So we've actually begun refurbing wheels.
Yeah.
I say refurbing, just giving them a little tidy up. Amar, this must be one of the cars that they're doing the wheels on. Surely, look, it's a car. There's a car with no wheels on it. Audi A5.
The wheels are here.
Where's the wheels?
Down here.
So they look like they've been painted.
Yeah, getting there. I think he was sanding it or whatever.
Oh, he was sanding it, Amar. You're right. They look like they've. Hold on, that's the BMW wheel, Amar. That's definitely not the wheel for that car. Maybe he's doing some work on that. GTE sounds like it's It's getting there. It's getting there. But that was our old swing board from our shop in Dunstable. They even took the car to get the brakes done yet. Every mechanic on the planet is busy, is it? On that note, we need a mechanic. If anyone out there is capable, reliable, yeah? Capable, reliable, hashtag on it, can get to Binker in Milton Keynes every day and wants a full-time job, please, you must be serious. We don't want to get mobbed with time wasters. If that is you and you fit that picture perfectly, then reach out, because we want you on board. We've got loads of mechanics that we can use, but we want mechanics on site. It's so much more convenient. You see, we've got the workshops here. We want to keep growing. We've got the setup, we just need the team. If that is you, let me know. And yeah, get you down, meet Jerome. If he likes you, he'll give you a job.
What are you talking about?
I was just saying, we need a mechanic. We need a mechanic, don't we, Jerome?
Yeah, we need another mechanic.
We actually do.
Let's take on more work.
Yeah, well, we've got plenty of work. We just need people doing the work. We've got more cars arriving.
Loads of cars to fix.
Yeah, and
Just need people to fix them.
we need a bigger team. That might have been a mistake. We'll see. Yeah, that'll make a good video. Just deliberately break the M5. Sorted. It is Tuesday morning. For some reason I keep thinking it's Wednesday morning. Tuesday morning, we just had the engine arrive for the transporter. Where do you buy it? On eBay, Joe?
Yeah, got it on eBay. Yeah, it's reconditioned. Comes with 12 months warranty as well. So they just, it's an exchange basis. So they drop that one off. We give them the old one, strip the old one down, all the old bits are off it, and they take it away. So
Perfect.
It's all out there.
Where have they come from? Like, are they local?
Nah, they're like Ep6 way.
Okay.
I just found them on eBay.
Sound.
They could fit it as well, but we just, because it's here, we just took it out and fit
Do it ourselves.
Yeah.
How much they charge for that?
That's £1,900 delivered.
Oh, right, that's not too bad. So we've got an engine for the transporter, which is a good little start to the day. And also, the Range Rover has gone on the ramp here, finally getting the brakes done. When it's your own car, it's just not priority. You want to do stuff that's going to earn you money. So although we've got mechanics on site, sometimes I think I don't want to load them up. Even me getting my car, wash up the car, wash up the roads, because I don't want to load the staff here at Binker with my own personal stuff, because it's just not, one, it's not fair, and two, it's not productive, is it? It's not financially productive. Also, this late evening, late opening hours things was working really, really well. So obviously yesterday was a Monday, and we sold a couple of cars in a day. We would usually close at 5 o'clock. We're now closing Monday to Thursday at 7:30 p.m. So it was open till 7:30 last night, and we sold one 7:02 p.m. Now it's impossible to know whether that customer would have bought the car or not. Like that, if we weren't open last night, it might have sold to another customer today. It might not have sold at all this month, because that customer might not have been able to get down within our opening hours. So it's just proven to work really, really well. We're doing extra sales, which is then giving us money in the bank, which then enables us to buy more cars, and ultimately it will just create this, just more of a production line of purchases and sales. So yeah, it's been really good. Honestly, this has been a brilliant car. I bought it, I think 5 years ago. In fact, we've done a video, it might not have even been that long ago, but it's been great. I've just serviced it every year, that's it. The brakes kind of needed to have been done for a long time, so I'm glad at long last they're getting done. Engine delivery, yeah? Yeah. That's good. That's good, so we can get the engine in the transporter, get the turbo and everything back on that. Oh, and get it sold. Just got off the phone to a customer who is, I was going to say he's an unhappy customer. He's not actually unhappy, he's been proper sound, but he's got a problem, a customer with a problem. And the problem is, we sold him a car, and it was actually a Porsche, and the car had a problem that I knew about, that we had repaired here at Binker, right, before it went out. We had the problem repaired. It was a noisy, like a drive shaft. When you turn, it would make like a clicking noise. We got that replaced. The customer then took the car. We told him there is an issue with it. We had it repaired. It's all good. Customers took the car, and the problem has come back. So we said, that's fine. We were aware of this problem. We knew it had it. We repaired it. Something must have gone wrong there. We brought it back. The drive shaft bearing, I think, was then at fault. So we replaced the drive shaft bearing. The customers then picked the car up for the second time, or say the second time. We bought it first time, second time for repair. On the way home, it's started making a new noise, which he's never heard before. He managed to get the car home. He drove it safely on his journey home, and he's contacted Binker to say that this issue, the car's now got another issue. The same corner, front left corner. It's a different issue, don't know what it is. Can you look at it? We said, get it back to us. He said, I can't bring it back to you because I don't think it's safe to drive. It might be safe to drive, but I don't really want to do that. He took it to a local garage who are a Porsche specialist, and we just said, it's between us, we decided that's the best place for it to go. It needs to go to a Porsche specialist. Could go to a quick fit or somewhere local. Let's get it to a Porsche specialist, right? He took it there, and they've said that it now needs a wheel bearing. And the reason it needs a wheel bearing, so the drive shaft, all that issue's fine. It's all been done perfectly. The reason why it needs a wheel bearing is because the hub bolts haven't been done up correctly, which has caused the wheel bearing to now fail. Now, a wheel bearing for this car is 480 quid, annoyingly. And the customer's saying, look, I'm really happy with the car. I'm happy with what you guys have done, but I've now got a bill for 480 quid. I'm like, nah, we've got that bill. That ain't your bill. We're paying for that. Something's gone wrong at our end. No idea what. I've not spoken to the lads yet. I'm not going to be too harsh on the lads. I don't think that's fair. I say that's not fair. I will have a chat with them though. This is a good opportunity for a lesson here. Something's gone wrong. A bolt ain't been tightened up properly. That ain't no good. And I need to make sure that this doesn't happen again. £480 is a lot of money. But at the same time, if there's a lesson to be learned here, then we will do it. So, in fact, that's Jerome. I'm going to go have a chat with him now about this situation. And also, whilst we're sat here, the private number plate's about to go through. Yeah, it is very annoying. So I think I'm going to have to go and give the mechanics a bollock. Now, I ain't going to do that. I look at everything as an opportunity to learn. And there is an opportunity to learn here. It's a very expensive mistake. But at the same time, I'm aware that we've got qualified mechanics and we've got not so qualified mechanics. And in this situation, the only person on this day, the only person that was in was one of the not so qualified guys, which as a business, debatably, that's our fault for putting one of those guys on a job like that. We've done that and it's cost us. Now that is, I believe, a mistake of ours, which we can learn from, but also it's an opportunity for us to have a chat with the guys that are learning about the fact that this can't happen again. Like, if you're not sure about something, if you're unsure about tightening up a bolt is a bit basic, but if there is a complication involved there, I can't say I've ever tightened up a hub bolt in my life. It might be a complicated job, doesn't sound like it is, I don't know, but either way, everything's an opportunity to learn, and let's learn from this and hope that it never happens again. Boiler's fallen off the wall downstairs. That's a bit of a problem. We'll look at that shortly. For the time being, I need to call a customer. This customer's apparently got 400 cars that he wants to sell.
Hello, Calvin. You okay, mate?
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm all right. You're right, yeah?
Yeah, I just thought that you'd be the best person to reach out to. What it is, the amount of cars that he's got here is just absolutely ridiculous. There's over 400 cars. We've literally sat there for 2-3 years. So I'm going to take over this yard and I just need all these cars gone.
I've just ran round them all and tried to get us the cheapest price as possible. Then we've got this yard here, if you can see. That's absolutely rammed. There's probably about well over 100 cars there.
I've never seen anything like it.
Look, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my God. What's your plan? What are you going to do with them all? You want to sell them all?
Just get rid of them, mate. I've just been like a bit of a busy fool. I think you could get real good content for yours, obviously.
I could do that, but for me to travel up to Liverpool just to film a YouTube video, it's probably not. I mean, it'd be a good video, and maybe it is worthwhile. I don't know. I was looking at them cars. I thought, like I said, there's two sides to it. One side is the content, which is like it's exciting for content, but also how the bloody hell, even you selling them cars, people just turning up now like it's a bloody car boot sale. You're going to end up underselling all them cars.
I've got no time.
Yeah. It's irritating.
And this is where the problem is. And why
Oh, that is brilliant. 480 quid on the hammer, yeah? What a result, that's brilliant. Especially as it's one I'm keeping, it's going on a car, so I don't really want to, it's dead money regardless, isn't it? I know, it's actually perfect. I'm excited to see him on the car. Well done, thanks John, appreciate that, man.
Good news and bad news, and actually more bad news. Bad news is, Boiler is still not on the wall. That needs sorting. We've got a thing being made up for that. Good news is the jet wash is now working. The cost to repair this jet wash, right, was £387.62. 92 pence. That jet wash is like Trigger's broom.
This old broom has had 17 new heads and 14 new handles in its time.
Every part of it's been replaced, apart from the bodywork, if you like, and everything's brand new. But yeah, £380 bill to fix a pressure washer. We've also got a bit of good news. We've got a customer at the front who wants to sell a BMW M140i, so let's go say hello to him. What have I ordered? Oh, that's the signage, the no entry signs and the traffic cone. I ordered another 2 traffic cones in case the one that we've got ain't no good. You're gearing, yeah? I'm Calvin, good to meet you, man.
Put your card there.
Sorry. Jerome just said about the car and I thought I'd come down and just say hello and have a little look around it. So let me hear it start, because Jerome said there's a little bit of a rattle somewhere. Yeah. M140s haven't been the best of sellers. Obviously everything sells for the right money.
Of course, yeah.
But recently, I mean, I think they're an amazing car. How long you had it for?
February 23.
And Jerome said you're quite adamant at 16 grand.
I ain't gonna lie, I could have got 16 from me buying the car.
Yeah.
I have got other traders that wanted it, Ep6, which is local as well. But to be fair, it was obviously, because I'm starting my own YouTube. And
Oh, is that what you're doing?
yeah.
Really?
That's what it's about, yeah. So I've just started We Flip Any Car.
Uh-huh.
It's like a piss take to We Buy Any Car.
Yeah.
But I kind of, yeah. So I thought, if I can get the money out of this, so I've just given being probably 66 grand.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of, you know, I walk away with, when I sell it, I owe them money. I'll probably walk away about 6-7 grand.
Okay.
And that money there, I've just won a vehicle on Copa.
Mm-hmm.
It's an RSQ free.
Yeah.
And that will pay for that.
Okay.
And kind of start my little rebuild project slash
for your YouTube channel.
For the YouTube channel, and then flip it on as well.
And
just keep going.
Yeah. Let's have a little look at what went. OU. Was it a police car before?
No, it's OU Les.
Oh, that is funny. I didn't even pick that up. That's jokes. Do you live in London then, do you?
I live in Buckinghamshire. But basically, I drove my Boxing Vara through ULEZ, and I was one day later, they charged me 90 quid or something like that.
Okay.
So I was like, you're going to get a plane.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I was
so
like,
you just...
they don't take pity, even though it was my first ULEZ car.
No, they don't care. They don't care. So you know what, I was just trying to do a car vertical check on my phone and my phone was playing up. Obviously I want to do that first before we get any further with doing a deal on this car. So, tops upstairs quick. So, big thank you to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. Obviously I do car vertical checks on every single car that I buy, it's super important. And that M140i is no exception to the rules. So we're looking for green ticks when we're buying any car. And in this case, this car, all green ticks, apart from the finance, but he did actually mention it's got finance in it. So the mileage is all good. It's got the amber flag there on the finance, which like I say, we know about. So click on the ownership records, you can see that he bought it there back in February 2023. So he's had it a while, and he got the timeline there. It's just good to check it to see what the history of the car is. Obviously that's when he put his OULEZ FU plate on back in October 2023, and he's looking like he's actually changed it back now. Obviously to sell it, he's registered it back to the FL17 JWF plate, and it was MOT'd as well this month, which is good. So I'm happy with that. That is what you want to see. I'll give you an example of what you do not want to see when you do a car vertical check. And as ever, I will link Car Vertical in the description below. Use my code CCD to get 20%, not 10%, not 5%, 20% off, all right? Make sure you do that. It saves you a few quid when you do the check, and it also could save you a lot of money when you're buying a used car. I'm gonna put my jumper back on because it's cold down there, but I need to look over, I'll look under the bonnet, have a little look over the car, and then we'll see where we end up with doing this deal. These didn't commonly come with a sunroof, but
no,
I just prefer a sunroof. Where's the engine cover?
It's in the boot of my other car. It has been serviced.
Yeah.
Spark plugs.
Who done the service?
Air filter. It's been done privately.
Okay.
Let's say a friend, which I didn't want to pay VAT because I had a quote from BMW. I've got all the invoices for all the service.
Yeah.
More than one.
Yeah.
BMW was charging me just under £800.
Okay.
And yeah, so I got it done with parts and, well, I bought the parts myself and £100 labour.
Okay. Okay, so a lot cheaper. Vehicle.
It only does that mainly on start up, on the cold start.
It must do it. Oh yeah, see what you mean when you rev it. Yeah, it needs quite a bit of love. Hit service history. Oh. And then if you look at that, 10,000, 13,000, 17,000. So that's all good. He's had it serviced himself. It's got heated seats, needs a good clean. I think it's 15 grand for us to buy. I do. Which I know is, if you've had a better offer elsewhere, then I understand, but it's 15 grand. Let me just check one more thing.
Like I said, once BMW get the money, I'm not walking away with much, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I know.
And I've just given them. I could have saved my money, if that makes sense, and then sold it and then just given them what I owe them.
Yeah.
And I mean, the exhaust thing, that can be fixed in 10 minutes. I could literally get that done.
Yeah, surely it needs a new exhaust. Let me go speak to Jerome quick, yeah?
Yes, please, man. And just check on YouTube, BMW M140.
Yeah.
Exhaust valve fix. You'll see it's literally, it's literally like an S-shaped wire. And all it does is, it's just spring loaded.
Yeah.
And as time goes, when you open and close the valve, because it's spring loaded, basically it just gets loose, and that's what keeps the thing. And then you get a replacement, or you just kind of bend it a bit down, and then it locks back in place.
I believe you. I'm sure it's probably a very common issue with these, but it's. I mean, it sounds worse than it is. It is clearly just an issue with something on the back box.
And then when you put it in sport mode and it opens, you don't get that.
Yeah. Well, when you rev it, it goes away as well. It just sounds so bad.
Yeah.
It just sounds horrible.
You know what? I was going to fix it and I thought he's a car dealer, he obviously must deal with many of these.
Yeah.
So
I say it to everyone, with cars, you the car's dirty,
yeah,
and it sounds rubbish, yeah?
Yeah.
If that is a 10-minute job,
yeah,
it's also just a 10-minute job getting it cleaned.
exactly.
Them 20 minutes would make me feel so much better about this car, but it's filthy dirty. You ain't got the recent services to hand.
Yeah.
The engine cover's at home.
Yeah.
It's making that horrible noise.
Yeah.
It's just not. And I can see beyond that, in fairness, but it would make me feel so much more confident in the car if all of them silly little things were just done before you arrived. We'll let them cut the grass because they're going to be noisy. And I'll speak to Jerome and we'll come out in a sec, yeah? Look at that. Nice. Even the smell, it's like the smell of summer. I love it. But annoyingly, at some point very soon, the grass is going to be gone and we're going to have loads of gravel there. So we need space for cars, as you know. I'm just going to pass on it, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it needs a bit of love. And if you've got an offer of 16 grand elsewhere, then your best thing is go and take that offer. You'll get good money for this car. But don't just look at me like I'm
No,
the...
100%. No, I look at what they go for. And
I'm not trying to put your car down, do you know what I mean?
Definitely not.
But thanks for coming down, yeah? Appreciate it. And good luck with your channel.
Thank you very much, sir.
And yeah, hope mum's good, all right?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Cheers, boys. Thank you. Yeah, cheers. See you later. Yeah, I've passed on that M140 Jerome.
Not great, that.
Spec's not good. Got that rattly exhaust, which is a silly problem. We're getting offered M140s left, right and centre. And if we're going to buy one, I think we can get something better for the money. So, just been offered 25 cars from one customer. They're actually used in a movie. So they bought all the cars Done a bit of filming. I'll show you my, guessing that was a police car, Volvo. And that's another Volvo. And it's actually a police car. Obviously a fake police car.
What movie is it?
I'm apparently not allowed to say.
Okay.
So I do know what the movie is, but I'm not allowed to say. We might, I don't know, if we go down there we might be able to work something out. We're going to try and get something agreed with those cars, at least one of them, maybe all 25, I don't know. We are going to be going down there, they're in London, and that'll probably come in a separate video at a later date, but it has just reminded me about the 400 cars that we also got offered. I've never been offered 400 cars in one hit in my life, I'll be honest with you. That's a lot of cars to get offered. We've asked him, does he want to sell them all in one go? Or like preferably in batches so it's manageable, not just financially our end, but also like logistically. Trying to get 400 cars in this yard at once, it's not going to happen. So if we could do like 20 at a time, or 20, 30, 40, maybe 40 at a time, I don't know. But he just wants to sell them all individually. So I've said to him, look, I can help you sell them. I can definitely do something with these cars. I'm up for coming up, meeting you guys, seeing the cars, maybe filming a video as well, and seeing what we can conclude in that video. So there'll probably be a whole separate video. It might have gone up already. It might have never have happened. I don't even know, but that's kind of where we're at with that situation at the minute. I'm keen. I want to buy as many cars as possible. There's a good opportunity there to buy a load of cars. So let's try and pursue it in the best way we can and see what or how it unfolds. So it is Thursday morning, and after I left last night I'd done a couple of deals. One of them was with this here. It's a Mercedes E220D, and you can see, you should be able to see it through the camera, it is wrapped in like a pearly sort of, I don't know what it is, it pearl blue? It's like a, it's pearl, it's just a pearl colour with the black lights, a few black touches as well, looks really cool. That came in yesterday. I say it came in, the guy come down to sell it, pretty sure he's a subscriber of the channel as well, come down to sell it. What's the mileage on it? What is the mileage? Oh, 70,000 miles. But yeah, the customer come down to sell that car, just to sell it. And then he's like, what cars you got for a certain budget? I'm after a little cheap auto. And he ended up buying a Mercedes B-Class off us, which is obviously an automatic gearbox car. And so off the back of him selling that, we've done a deal, bought that, nice bit of stock, and then sold the B-Class, so that's all good. Also, what happened last night, the 2 Series that we recently bought off of a subscriber of this channel, I think it was Derek, that came in with some different wheels on it, and I didn't like the look of the wheels, so we had these wheels in stock. They'd already been refurbed, so we've changed the wheels. It looked a little bit better, and we put it up for sale, and it's sold. So that sold last night. In fact, a part exchange come in on that as well. We love to get part exchanges because it keeps the sort of the pipeline going. So you sell one, then you've got space in the yard, you've got space on Auto Trader. You want to fill that space straight away as quickly as you can. If you get a part exchange, as long as it's got money in it, of course, you don't want to be overpaying. We don't just buy part exchanges for the sake of it, but as long as you're paying the right money, it's worth it. It's actually an Audi A1 convertible that he's part exchanging. I've not seen the car yet. Obviously, this is still here, but he's going to be coming back today to collect his new car and drop off his Audi A1. So what we're doing now is we're going to be jumping in the my M5 and the G80 M3 saloon. We're heading over to Sytner BMW in Tring to drop the M3 off, put it in their showroom ready for the giveaway, which I think by the time this video goes live will be this coming Sunday. So whoever wins that car is going to get the full BMW experience. They're going to get a BMW warranty, it's going to be serviced by BMW, prepped by BMW, BMW breakdown, just a full BMW service, full BMW experience even, and we're going to drop it there today, leave it with them, and then the winner can collect it next week in your life, but not next week in my life, because we're filming sort of 3 or 4 weeks ahead with these vlogs. Look at that car, look at that car, such a nice thing, isn't it? 32,000 miles. Nice. So that's it, we've arrived at Sytner in Tring. They're actually moving these cars out, so they've moved a couple of cars out of here now because our M3 is going to be going on display here. And the M3 at the minute is just out here, so they're getting the showroom ready. I've not even used this car since we bought it, so how long ago did we pick this car up, Mama? 2-3 weeks ago? Maybe longer ago than that, wasn't it? 2, 3, yeah. And we've done a bit of filming on it, but I've literally, the only proper journey I've done in this car since we bought it was from Binker to here, because obviously Amar drove it from here to Binker when we picked it up. So yeah, it's nice. It's a really, really nice example. It's just a proper, I don't know if the word safe or, it's just black car, black interior, black wheels with the diamond cut faces,
Harman Kardon, heated seats, it's got everything, head-up display. It's just a real safe bet of a G80 M3. Kind of a bit of a, I don't want to say sleeper because it don't look like a sleeper, but it's just a real versatile, good option. And obviously the fact that whoever wins it is going to collect it from here, like, it's incredible, it's massive. So yeah, even for us to be able to offer that as a service, winner can collect the car from a BMW main dealer, get the full main dealer experience, get a main dealer warranty, main dealer prep as well, they prep the car. It's just incredible. So yeah, it's going to be going on display in that spot over there once they've cleared all the cars out, and anyone can basically come and view the car here at Sytner and Tring, which I think is also amazing. So yeah, if you win the car, I think it's probably going to be going this Sunday in this video. If you do win the car this Sunday, then I'll be seeing you here next week to collect it. So yeah, it looks like he's got that car out there now. I think I'm going to leave him to it. I'm going to sit down. I've got a coffee on the go. Got a bit to do on my phone, and I don't know, just enjoy my time at Sytner Tring.
Maybe you might buy another one.
Maybe, not today, Yamar. Not today, but there is definitely going to be more BMWs coming in my life. I like that M4, I like the sunroof, but I don't know, M4 convertible maybe, there's one there. Is that even an M4? That's a 4 Series. I need a summer whip, don't I? So just taking it round to the valet, because I did get it clean before, I say before we headed over, a couple of days ago. It's been parked up at Binker, but it's got a little bit dusty. The wheels could do with a little bit of a clean up again, so they just said, look, Cal, let's get it nice and clean before we put it in the showroom. So they're going to do that now.
What's your favourite M5 so far?
My favourite M5?
Yeah.
Without a doubt, the one that I've got now. That sounds like the obvious answer, I know, but no other M5 doubles up as the two cars that the current M5 does. It's a sensible, affordable, practical, I suppose they're all practical, cheap to run daily driver with an M button, with wide arches and a V8 under the bonnet. So you drive down the road looking like you're driving an M car, which you are, and you've got the added benefit, if you like, of running a fuel efficient electric car. It's amazing. No other M car offers that. So
if you had it your way, everyone would be driving an M5, yeah?
If I had it my way, everyone would at least be driving a BMW. Forget every other brand on the whole car market. It's all about BMWs. I'm not even going to go into it. Nah, BMWs are good. M5 is it's just a perfect car. It's perfect. Maybe I'm still in that honeymoon period where I just love it. That might fade out, but right now, I'm loving my M5. So, what have we got going on? It's Friday, which means I've had a trim on it, always. And where was we? We was at Sytner, weren't we, last night? And we got the car valeted. I had to shoot off to go get Kai. And Ma went back there this morning, got shots of the car on display in the showroom. It is looking incredible. So really, really pleased about that. We've even put QR codes on the car and stuff so customers can go in there, see it, feel it, touch it, and scan to enter for their chance to win that car as well. So amazing. We've got a Planet of Dreams car in the BMW showroom. So that's all good. Got a court letter, yeah? Court letter. This is the case that's been going on for a very, very long time that's still not yet concluded. But on the, I won't say exactly what date it is because we might get some stalkers there, but sometime in July, we've got a court case, a court date even, and we've done a whole video on this. Whatever the outcome is, I say I don't care, I do care, but I kind of don't care because it's either way it's going to make a great video. So I'm happy that we've finally got a date set on that because I just want to go there, get this situation concluded, and then get this video live. It's going to be a good opportunity for both traders and consumers to learn about the dramas that are involved with being a car dealer, I suppose. So that's going to be really interesting. We've had a couple of cars arrive this morning on the back of the trailer, so I say it all the time, constantly trying to buy. Got truckloads of cars just arriving all the time, and they're going through the system at Binker, cleaned, prepped, photographed, advertised, ready to sell. So Cherry Picker, which is just outside my window there, we've filmed a whole video on this car, van, whatever you want to call it, Cherry Picker, and we can't get that video live until the Cherry Picker's sold. We've got someone interested in that Cherry Picker now at long last,
and with, yeah, can't say too much about it, but once that's gone, then we're gonna have a video live on that as well. Cool thing that is, very, very cool thing. I'll show you some B-rolls of me up on the cherry picker. We've had great use out of that. We bought it for a purpose, and that, like I say, it's gonna be a whole video on that as well. So what we're yet to do is we need to get the sign on the cone, don't we? Yeah, let's go get that sign on the cone. We had a customer on the X5. I see Sam was out the front. Customer on the X5. Oh, there's a C-Class estate that's just arrived as well. On the back of the truck, it's got a pan roof. Very, very nice. Sun shining as well. So much better when the sun's shining, isn't it? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think we bought the X5. Looked like a nice thing, but I think right now, I want to get this no entry sign, or two of them preferably, on the cone that was used to scratch my Mrs. Range Rover, and we're going to get positive use out of that negative cone, yeah? Let's get these parcels unpackaged and get on it. By the way, we've got a pair of cones, one on each side of that entrance, yeah? And no entry sign on each one, but the cones came as a pair, right? I do not, as much as this cone's probably a nicer cone than the one that scratched the bonnet of the car, I really don't want to use a cone with no meaning. We need to use a cone that has meaning to us. And that is a cone that old Jim Bob, whatever his name is, scratched the car with. There's my cone, there's Jim Bob's cone. Jim Bob's one's a lot smaller than mine, isn't it? But this is the important one. Oh look, the Merc's clean, ready for photos. It's always a bit of a funny one buying wrapped cars, because you never really know how good that car is underneath. You kind of have to interview the customer like you feel like there's potentially something being covered up under there. Once you're satisfied it's all right, you then buy the car. If you advertise it, which is what we do, advertise it for sale with the wrap on, I think it looks cool. Not my kind of colour or my kind of thing personally. I'm not really a fan of wrapped cars in general, I much prefer paint, but there's someone for everything, right? It does look cool. If it doesn't get any interest or whatever, then we'll pull the wrap off, give it a good detail, and get it re-advertised in the original colour, which, as explained earlier in the video, it's like a dark grey. So, yeah, dark grey's better, isn't it? Dark grey's better. Cone number 2. That one's going to be better placed on the wall. So this one can go on the yard side of the entrance. This one can go on the wall side of the entrance, yeah? So I think that's to make more sense. Let's get the signs open. This is the bit where I find out they sent a welcome sign or parking this way sign. Hopefully they sent the right one. Look at that. That's actually not going to get on there, is it? We've got to try. We have to try. It's got straps on it. So it's like a strap on for your cone. It's good, isn't it? What are you laughing at? No, it's Amar, man. You always have to go down. What are you doing? There's no way. Is that cone's not going to be adequate? How are we going to do this? It's made for that cone, isn't it? It's actually made for that cone. There's screws there as well, but you don't actually need to use the screws. So if we have no choice but to use the big cone and not the small cone, can the small cone go inside this big cone? It can. So when we get visitors at Bingo, because obviously we get lots of people from the channel come to visit us, no one will understand why there's a cone underneath a cone, but we will, yeah? We will know the importance. So if you ever visit Bingo and you realise there is a cone inside a cone, you know why, but nobody else will. So that can be our little secret, guys, yeah? Let's have a look. Right, I think that is definitely going to do the job, isn't it? So, that one's going to go there, yeah? Can't go too close to the cars. The wind is going to blow it, so we're going to have to stick some screws in it. But, sure, there's no way. There is no way is anyone driving through there. This is brilliant, isn't it? Funny how, I don't know, such a small problem, but it's genuinely, I find it so irritating. People, I don't know, big no entry sign on the floor, white arrows saying go this way, customer parking signs saying go in that direction, but still they want to just drive into the yard. And then they always find their way back to reception, they always do. But let's sort of save customers time, save my frustration, let's put some signage there. That's what I say, it's amazing the importance of signage. The only thing I'm thinking is, will the wind blow them over? So, cone on top of a cone. It's got to happen. It's got to happen, isn't it? Will it last? I don't know. But either way, if we keep wandering back, if I was driving into this yard now, there's no way. They're massive, aren't they? If anything, they're probably a bit too big. But yeah, let's get some screws. Do you know, the wind is going to take them out. Look, I actually think they might be too big. What we could do is screw the cones to the concrete, into the ground, maybe. We'll see. Let's just screw the signs on first. But either way, I was going to say I'm happy. Look, it's trying to fall over. It nearly just fell over. The cone on top of the cone idea can't work. Oh, we'll put some more thought into it. We'll leave it there. Okay, so we have a plan. I've got a plan. I've been thinking. What we can do is, we've got the Jim Bob cone. That's not actually his name, by the way. Just for the benefit of the video, we're going to call him Jim Bob. And we've got the Calvin cone, and then we've got the two new cones, yeah? Okay, let's take that sign off. You can see, it's like Mummy Pig, Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig, Peppa Pig, yeah? I reckon this one's going to do a better job of being a sign holder because it's bigger and we're less likely to get blown over using that one there, yeah? So that can be, the purpose of that cone can be purely for the no entry sign. Where I'll put that, I'll decide shortly. These two brand new ones, currently, I'm not sure about them. Then we're left with Jim Bob's cone, and I think this is the most important and most valuable cone in this conversation. I think what we need to do with this, because it is such an important cone, is this needs to go on Enter Edge, and the money, or the highest bidder, that money is going to a charity. What charity that is, maybe we should do comments below. You comment below where the money, charity money goes to. This is going to go on Enter Edge, and if you want to win this, yeah, whether it makes £1, £100, £1 million, that money's going to a charity, and you lot can decide what charity it goes to. And if you do win the cone, you can collect it from Bincar. We can get a photo, me, you, and the cone at Bincar, and we'll make a real positive story out of that cone. All right? That sound good? And on top of all of this positive stuff, we've achieved a no entry sign. Again, thanks to Jim Bob and his lovely cone. Did it go there? Nah, it's not too stable there, is it? It's got to go there. So I just think that off the back of it, and I like to do this as much as possible, like all jokes aside, anything negative, every cloud has a silver lining and all that. Is that the saying? That is the saying, isn't it? It's always good to put a positive spin on every negative situation, and I think we've achieved something there. One no entry sign. We'll put it to a test now and see if any customers drive past it. I don't think they will, because that looks pretty, but that does look pretty off-putting. I can't imagine anyone's going to drive through there. Surely not. But either way, it's been a good Friday. I've had a trim, and Jim Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and I'm happy. All right? EnterEdge.com. Get bidding. Let me know what charity it's going to.
So where are we heading?
So it is Saturday morning, and as everyone knows, that's our busiest day at Bincar. But this Saturday, or today even, this weekend, we've got an event, Petrol Hedonism Underground in Wembley, and I'm on stage with Mike Brewer and Nadia. She's also a car dealer, so we're doing like a Wheeler Dealers live stage conversation, which should be interesting. So it's difficult squeezing everything in, but it's all important stuff. I love a car show. Obviously I'm doing my event in a few weeks time as well, so it's good to get, like, the sun's out, got the new car, opportunity to meet new people, get myself in front of a crowd. It's just worthwhile doing. So yeah, everyone's back at Bincar on it doing deals. me and Amar are heading to London to go see some nice cars, jump on stage, and just, yeah.
We actually have all the fun, don't it?
We do have the fun. We have the fun side of the business, don't we? Out and about, meeting people, seeing cars. And even going forward now, throughout the year, throughout the summer, there'll be loads of events. We're at different events throughout the whole year, and yeah, we get to go and film it and see it and enjoy ourselves, don't we? And we generally get quite special treatment, don't we? We get food, we get drinks, get offered hotels. Like it is good. It is good. So, well, obviously Wembley's close to home. Luton's Wembley's, what is it, 30 minutes or something. So it's not too far at all.
So we arrived at Wembley and the turnout was amazing. There was some of the most incredible cars ever at the event. We bumped into loads of people, including loads of fans of the channel, which was always nice. I then done my bit on stage with Mike Brewer and Nadia, and when I came off the stage I bumped into a guy who's a subscriber of the channel who wanted some advice about getting into the car trade.
I've started like kind of buying and selling small.
Well done.
BCA, just for
Would you live in London, yeah?
Birmingham.
Oh, is it?
From London.
Oh, really?
South London, but I moved to Birmingham, yeah.
Bit more space up there. London, getting land in London's a nightmare.
I'm telling you. But yeah, I use BCA.
Yeah,
I
perfect.
just literally buy them £300 or £400 cars. I had a Saab 2.8 V6 the other day.
Perfect. Perfect. Just watch. Yeah, exactly. You just got to buy, man. Sometimes, do you know what I found myself back in the day thinking? I'll go to buy a car and I'll be like, do I want to buy this? I might not make money. Just buy it, man. Just buy it.
It's what you love, innit? So
exactly. You're not, as long as the money's there or thereabouts, you'll earn money.
It's the fun of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, watching you, it's nice, man.
Keep doing it, man. Keep on it. Yeah, well done.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
That's it. You want to get 30, yeah? What's up, man? You're right. And it is Monday again. In fact, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday, because yesterday I wasn't actually at Beancar. The reason for that was because my missus is relocating her business. She does like Botox and lip fillers. She's been doing it years. Relocating her unit, and I went and helped the lads clear out her old unit. So cramming loads of stuff in as normal. Sunday at Wembley was unreal. What an event. Shout out to Chiro, petrolhedonism.club. That's one of his biggest events of the year every year. Obviously my event is coming up. If you've still not bought yourself a ticket, I know we spoke about it a lot in this video, I will link that below. The Porsche drive shaft, I spoke to the mechanics about that and they were really good. And I think with problems, sometimes people deal badly with receiving the news that they've created a problem. And I think if you're ever faced with someone telling you you've done something wrong, take it on board, listen, and look at how you can change that going forward. I had a chat with the mechanics and they were like, yeah, look, I take it fully on board. I'm sorry. It was as simple as the new drive shaft came with a clip on a bolt, from what I could understand. And the guys have chosen to use the old clip on the original drive shaft rather than the new clip on the new drive shaft, which kind of seems logical, but as a result of them doing that, the bolt has then come loose, which has then caused the wheel bearing to eventually go. A little bit annoying, but it does happen. And it is used cars, and like I keep saying, they do come with their problems. That Jag's just come in. We're gonna have a video coming on that probably quite soon. Cars, look at this old thing. It's still alive, still making it through life. Even these Nissan Jukes, they are known to be quite problematic, but used cars have problems and you're never ever getting away from that. And as I go through my week every single week, I understand that we are every week going to have problems. We stock over 150 cars. We're doing nearly that in sales every month. We'd love to be able to plain sell all these cars with no issues, but unfortunately, that's not a realistic expectation. The no entry sign, the cone, that has been an absolutely massive success. The customers driving into the back of the yard became irritating, not just for me, but for everyone at Beancar. They're coming in, they're driving around, it's tight out the back here anyway, and that has now completely stopped thanks to that cone. So I'm super grateful that old Jim Bob stuck the cone on the bonnet of the Ranger, because if he didn't do that, it wouldn't have prompted me to move forward with getting this no entry issue sorted. So that is now completely solved. Customers are driving in, seeing the no entry signs, turning right to the front of the site and parking their car in customer parking, which is brilliant. In fact, the cone, I've come up with another idea for it. For those that are bidding to win this on Enter Reg, I'm going to sign it. Is that asleep? We'll sign it there. That looks good, doesn't it? And we'll sign it at the bottom as well, shall we? Just so that it's permanently on the cone. This is awkward. Job
Done. Link for Enter Reg is also in the description below. The other issues we had in this video were, I say issues, the other one issue, which was quite a big issue, was the jet wash braking. Obviously that's got fixed and that is now fully working and it's absolutely fine. Oh, and the guy with 400 cars, logistically, there's a massive cost involved because these guys are in Liverpool, we're down in Milton Keynes. There's going to be a huge cost involved with getting them cars from A to B, so we're yet to conclude a solution with them cars. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button because we're bringing a video like this every single Sunday at 6 PM. I'll link Car Vertical, Planet of Dreams in the description below. Make sure if you do a Car Vertical check, use my code CCD to get that 20% off. And that's it. Hit like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. In the next episode of Calvin's Car Diary, we visit Sittler BMW in Tring where they give me a courtesy car. We have a bit of a debate with a customer about a car he wants to sell. The S3 Saloon that arrived this week, we have some news about that. My son Kai pops down to do some valeting and we talk in detail about the red, amber, green system at Binker.